Let's see. Okay. And slow it down some more and really spread through the toes. Stare at your toes. Are they doing what you want? Are they? So when you point, are they all going? And when you flex, are they all spreading? And when you stare at them, does it help? Does it help when you like look at them? And then the next time they're flexed, extend through the heel even more and spread the toes. Okay. And lower that leg all the way down. Stabilize that right side and circle the left. Really try to keep everything else still other than the leg that's rotating and the arms that are rotating it. Leg opens to the left. Pause. Anchor that right side down. Breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, extend your left arm open and twist across. Make as much distance between your right foot and the head as you can. Turn your head to the left. And then reach through your left arm, roll to your back and pull your knees in again. Rock and roll forward and back. And come all the way up and over onto your hands and knees. Spin your hands so that the fingers face you. And move your knees back just a little bit. Let your hips go back, peeling the heels of the hands off the floor. Gently rock forward, pushing into the heels of the hands and rock back. Rocking forward and back. Just get a little bit of a stretch here in the hands. Turn them out to 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock and rock back and forth like a penguin. And then turn them forward and spin your ribs around. Take your ribs on a ride, one direction, and then go the other way. Begin to cat-cow, lifting through the crown of the head and the tailbone, touching them together at the top, mentally. And rounding, tailbone under, crown of the head, reaching toward tailbone, tailbone toward head, shoulders wide. Inhale, the shoulders move toward each other, retraction. Exhale, protraction. Feel them spread across the back. Continue. On the cow shape, pull the hands toward knees and knees toward hands. In the cat shape, press knees away from hands. Inhale, look up, tuck your toes. As you exhale, lift your knees just to hover off the ground. Pull knees toward hands, hands toward knees. Feel everything turning on. Feel power in your arms. And then go ahead and stretch it out to down dog and pedal out your dog. Alternating feet. And then walk your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, pull the heart forward, sitting bones back. Exhale, fold and drop your head. Shake it out. Inhale, circle up, reaching tall. Bend the knees, grab hold of the left wrist, turn the palm up, And bend over to the right. Look up to the left. Feel that nice elongation on that left side. Take the arms slightly back if you feel that you're leaning forward. Bend the knees, inhale, press up. Grab hold of the right wrist and bend over to the left. Take the arms back just a little bit. Turn and look up. Bend the knees, inhale, reach up. Take the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers, lift through the heart as you squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold forward, wrapping the arms overhead. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the small of your back, legs to chair pose. Inhale, lift the chest, arms up by the ears. Exhale, fold forward and release. Inhale, stretch the heart forward and step, left foot back. Reach the right arm up for a simple twist. Circle the right arm, stretch it over the ear as you turn left ribs toward right ribs. Bring the right hand down, plant your hands on the mat, step back to plank. Bend your knees, take your heels to the right, and push your hips back toward your feet. Inhale, forward to plank. Spin your heels to the left, bend your knees to the right, press back, sidewinders. Inhale, forward, exhale, hips back toward feet. Inhale, forward, twist, hips back toward feet. Come forward to plank, drop your knees, your chest and chin, stay here. Breathing here, stretch the front of your throat. Then slide down to the mat, point the toes, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, take it back, child's pose, stretch those hip flexors back, folding into yourself. Breathe in deeply. Nice slow exhale. Repeat that, deep breath in. And exhale. Pull forward to all fours. Tuck your toes, knees hover just above the mat. You could just slide a piece of paper there. Start to feel the grip of the underside, and then stretch back, down dog. Pedal out your dog, and walk your feet all the way forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, rise up. Grab hold of the right wrist, bend the knees. Inhale, stretch upward. Exhale, over to the left, looking up to the right arm. Bend the knees, switch the grip to the left hand. Inhale, up and over. Pulling left arm toward the right, look up to the left. Squeeze your outer hips together. Bend the knees, inhale, reach up. Interlace the hands behind you, bend the knees a little bit. Alternate the lacing. Lift the chest, look up and back. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, interlace fingers overhead. Feel the shoulder blades drawing together. Feel the weight of your fists taking you deeper. Bend the knees to chair. Leave the hands where they are for now. Rest them on the lower back. Squeeze shoulder blades, lift the heart. Reach the arms up by the ears. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. Step the right foot back. Lift the left arm. Simple twist. Shoulder blades draw together. And sweep that top arm over the ear. Flex into your right hamstring. Turn right ribs to left. Bring the left hand down, step back to plank. Swivel your knees to the left, heels to the right. Bring your hips back toward your feet. Inhale forward, exhale, go the other direction. Inhale forward, exhale, twist. Inhale forward, exhale, twist. Inhale forward, Drop knees, chest, chin. Hold. Let things drop here a little bit so the chest drops. Then slide through cobra. Stretch back through your toes. Press back to all fours as though going to child's pose, and then lift to downward dog. Breathing here. And walk your feet forward up to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Feel your feet. Locate yourself in space. Squeezing outer hip points in. Elevating crown of head. Release the hands down to your sides. Spin the palms forward. Inhale, breathe out and up with the arms. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, look up. Exhale, left foot steps back. Right arm lifts. Spin to the outer edge of your left foot. Walk your right foot so it's more in line with your belly button. And circle the right arm over the ear as you stretch the hips up, bow the ribs up, pushing through the outer edge of your foot. Reach the right hand back down, pivot your right foot forward, and take your right arm behind your right foot. Place the hand on the outside of the foot and just rock forward and back, stretching underneath that right leg. So the leg's gonna go a little bit straight, a little bit bent, getting in there, opening that space up. Spin your left foot down, rise warrior two. Reach forward, flip your right paw, and reverse warrior. Use your left hand to lift that outer right hip bone up and stretch farther back. Right hand reaches forward, holds the right ankle bone, left arm lifts up. Press your right knee away, tuck your hips under, turn right ribs toward left. Sweep that left arm over the ear, get long. Circle the left hand down, place the right hand back down, step to plank. Swivel your knees to the right, bend them, hips to heels. Inhale, center. Exhale, go the other way. Spring forward, swivel. Inhale, forward. Exhale, swivel. Inhale, forward, bend the elbows. Point the toes, roll through to upward dog, downward dog. Breathing here in through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees, exhale, travel, jump step, whatever you want. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, rise up. Draw the hands to heart center. Release the hands down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up. And step your right foot back. Reach your left arm high. Spin to the outside edge of your right foot. Walk your left foot back a little bit in line with your belly button and lift the hips up. Sweep that top arm over the ear. Bow your ribs up. Push to the outer edge of your right foot. And turn toward the front of the mat. Bring your left hand behind your left leg. Left foot turns forward. Place the hand on the left side of the left foot. Rock forward and back here. Opening up in that, I think it's the more medial hamstring, the most inner one. For me, that's what I feel on the left leg. Spin your right heel down, get your left hand free, and lift to warrior two. Reaching forward, reverse warrior. Hips are tucked under, right hand crosses in front of the body, picks up the outer right hip, and helps you to go deeper into that side stretch. So I'm using my right hand to coax the right hip up and go farther back. Oh, I said it wrong, didn't I? Sorry. Right hand holds the left hip. It picks it up. That's it. And you stretch back. That's why you guys were all doing something different. And then take your left hand to your left ankle and reach the right arm up. Circle the right arm over the ear and reach through the fingers. Get super long on this side as you turn left ribs toward right. Pushing through that right foot. Circle down to the floor, place your palms, step the left foot back to plank. Super strong here, push into the floor and feel your muscles grip, feel the core powerful. Wrists toward ankles, ankles toward wrists. Yeah, just gonna stay. Firm the legs, resist gravity for one more breath. Then bend the elbows, don't fall, use your power, and then point your toes, rise like a wave, up dog, legs moving back, down dog. Breathing here. Thighs pulling back, arms extending forward, releasing tension in the neck. Bend the knees, look to your hands, jump or walk. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Shake out anything in the head, anything sticky. Bend the knees, reach the arms up. Chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, extend through the spine. Exhale, jump back or step back, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Right leg lifts. Draw the knee to the chest. Step the right foot forward. Spin the back heel down, warrior two. Reach forward, reverse. Side angle, right hand down, left arm high. Sweep the top arm over the ear. Reach the left hand out in front of you. Blocks are your friends. Square your hips as you lift that back leg. Left hand and left leg are left hand is down, left leg is up. Hips are narrow, belly in, right arm out to the right. Turn left ribs to right ribs. Twist. Squeeze your outer right hip back, also in toward the midline. Bend both knees, right hand to right hip, draw your left knee to your chest, and roll up. Hands to the heart. Find your balance, left knee is lifted, hip flexors working, outer hip squeezing. Right arm comes up by the ear. Left leg goes forward, bends as it extends back behind you. Take the inner edge of the foot with your left hand. Inhale. As you exhale, kick that left foot back and up. Right arm reaches forward. Balance here in your dancer for 3. Extend through fingers and toes. 2. Release the foot. Windmill the arms. Beautiful, you guys. Bend the knees, sit to chair. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga, jump step. Inhale, slide. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Draw knee to chest. Step it forward. Back heel spins down, warrior two. Reach forward, flip the left palm up, reverse. Left hand down to the floor, right arm up and over. Right hand reaches forward. Spin onto your back toes, launch forward. Right leg up, right hand down, hips narrowing, frontal hip points. Turn to your left. Left arm lifts. Turn back toward the floor. Draw your right knee in, bend both knees. Roll up, right knee lifted, left arm up to the sky. Kick your right foot forward, and then bend the knee to take it back and scoop. Holding the inside of that foot with the right hand. Woo. Kick it out into dancer's pose. Leg goes back. Arm goes forward. Fell out of that one. Not gonna save it. Hopefully you guys are steadier. For 3, find it. And 2. And let it go. Windmill the arms, bend the knees, sit into your chair. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, long back. Exhale, step or jump. Find your chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, take the knee to the outside of the right arm. Inhale the leg up. Take the knee to the left arm. Kick it through to falling triangle. Kick the right foot to the left side. Reach the left arm up. Look up. Bend the knees like a spider. And then straighten the legs as you turn toward the ceiling, coming into more of a back bend. Reach that left arm by the ear. Maybe bend the joints, bend knees, bend elbows, and extend. Bend, kind of like a push-up, and extend. Turn it back, slide into half pigeon, bend your right knee, come on down. Left leg behind you. Lift the chest, bend the back knee toward your head. Extend and bend. Extend. And I'm just rebending that back leg and straightening it. Fancifully playing with that back foot. I'm going to reach back with my left hand toward that foot and maybe increase the pressure. Maybe not. See how it feels? Kick the foot back as you pull it toward you with your hand. Lift the heart. Lots of variations here. Feel free to take the arm variation you want. Releasing that, turn forward and crawl yourself forward. Let your head rest on the ground and take a few resting breaths here. Send the breath into your organs. Send it in, send it where it feels closed. Send it into parts of the spine that feel blocked. What can you perceive here? What can you bring into your awareness? Peel the chest up. Come onto your palms. Use that power, that strength to tuck your toes under, extend that right leg back up, and give it a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Step the right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. Take the right hand behind the leg and to the outside of the foot. Straighten that right leg and bend. Just getting into that stretch again of the hamstring, wherever it happens. And maybe the next time you come forward toward the palms, you lift that right foot and extend it out at that weird angle, that 45-degree angle to the right. And maybe you lift that back leg by bending the elbows and pitching forward. Just an optional little game. I'm watching it from the floor. It was up, I swear. And then from there, if your foot is forward, free your arm, take it out from under there, and step your left foot wide to the front of the mat, and let your hips come down into a squat malasana. Press the arms into the legs, and lift the front of the body, front of the spine up. Slide your ears back so that the hollow of the ear aligns with the center of the shoulder. Lift through the crown of the head. Beautiful, you guys. Push your hands down. Lift your butt up. You're in a wide forward fold. Rock your hips, wag your hips side to side. Breaking up any cobwebs in there, AKA arthritis. I don't know. Whatever's going on in the hips, whatever you want to call it. Side to side. Hopefully nothing. Toe heel your feet together. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale to chair. Let yourself be held here, supported by this imaginary chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step or jump to chaturanga. Upward facing. Such a good pose. Downward facing. Left leg up. Knee wide to the left shoulder. Everything else is in alignment. Inhale, leg up. Knee to the right arm. Kick it through. Fallen triangle, right arm up. And bend your knees, bend your elbow, and turn it so that you're facing more toward the ceiling, more like flip dog. And then maybe straighten the arm and legs, and bend, and straighten, kind of like a spider on the move. Find a place you can just be here. And then bring that right hand down, slide your left shin forward, and come into pigeon, half pigeon here. Walk your hands closer to you so you have more leverage to lift. Scissor the legs, and then play with bending that back leg and straightening it, and see if that's any fun. And then reach that right hand back. And take whatever arm variation you like, but I recommend activating that back leg. Push that foot back as you pull with your hand. And something smart with that front foot. So it's either flexed or pointed. Don't wrench yourself. It's not worth it. Just no need to have that foot in your hand if it doesn't come easily. Just play with the bend, finding balance there. When you're ready, release out of that. Beautiful, you guys. Gorgeous. And fold it forward. And take a few breaths here in this obturator stretch. Performance stretch. Maybe. Squeezing the sit bones toward each other. We want to keep it kind of active. Even though we're in this more passive position, we want to keep the muscles somewhat engaged, not just flapped. So keep the sit bones drawing toward each other and the heart moving forward. Shoulder blades are retracted slightly. And tailbone heavy. And then hydrate with the breath. Send it into all the dry areas. No forest fires in this body, please. No overgrowth. Let's hydrate with breath and bring awareness into any area that needs your attention. Pull the belly in, walk your hands in, tuck your right toes under, and then give that left leg a kick back and a jiggle. Stretch it back, shake it out. Lift it nice and high, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Take the left hand behind the left foot, place it on the outside of that left foot, and play with bending and straightening that front leg. And maybe the next time it bends and you're forward toward chaturanga-ish, toward the plank palms, straighten that left leg and it just presses on that left arm. Maybe you bend the elbows and pick up the back foot. But it's all just play. You're just trying to find these shapes, right? That's really, truly all you're doing is limbering up an area that might be unfamiliar with that. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Yes. And then free your hand, step your back foot wide, come into Malasana, creaky knee, drop your hips. Press elbows into knees, knees into elbows. Excellent, you guys. Lift the front of the body. Press the palms into the ground, send the hips nice and high. Walk your feet together. Inhale for length. Exhale, forward fold. Dropping the head. Take your right hand forward. Extend your left leg back. Open that left hip. Reach your left arm up, come into half moon. Let it rise. Just let it rise. Like you've added a lot of baking soda to this formula, baking powder, and just let that leg get lighter and lighter. Lift it higher and higher. Keep opening the chest toward the sunlight. Take your right ribs toward the left ribs and look up. Somewhere through that particulate matter is the light pouring through. Breathe it in. Hopefully you have good filtered air in your place. So as I instruct you to breathe, it's a good thing. If not, I don't know what to say. Bend that top leg. Reach back for the foot. Give it a hold. If that works for you. If it doesn't, just bend it and reach in its direction. If it is easy-ish, let yourself open here. Kicking the foot back, opening the chest. Look down to the ground. Let's pause, release the foot, square the hips. My back leg is still bent. I'm gonna bend my standing leg, roll up, and find dancer's pose again. Right arm is forward, kick that left leg back. Breathing here. Woo, knocking myself over for 3 and 2. Kick it, reach it, and release. Windmill the arms. Left arm comes up, bend the knees, and then reach that left arm forward, hand comes to the ground. Wow, right leg sweeps back behind you and up into half moon. Chest opens, left ribs toward right, right arm up, back leg up, opening here. Leavening in that right leg, keep lifting it. Then bend the knee. If it goes into the hand, great. If it doesn't, also great. Kick the foot into the hand as you open. If you don't have the foot, no worries. Just have the arm back there, the leg back there. Then turn toward the floor. Release the foot, bend both knees, and come rolling up. Left arm goes forward, reach for the inside of that foot, right foot, and kick it into dancer. Take your time. I'm teetering. Find your way. Reach the arm and leg. It's Sally, left arm is forward, right hand is back. Yeah, there you go. So it's dancer's pose, 4, 3, and 2. Yeah, it's a wobbly way to come into this. Kind of fun to test yourself. 1, and release. Windmill the arms until they feel good. Sit down to chair, inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Place your hands in front of you, lift your heels, take your knees outside to the outer upper arms. Tip forward, Bakasana. Pull your heels to your butt. Nice, you guys, beautiful. Place the feet back down, come into Malasana, and then slowly lower your bum. Knees come up, legs to tabletop, reverse tabletop on your butt. Arms are forward or up. Use your abs, find them, let them grip. Kick somebody away from you, coming toward the back of your butt, and then jackknife back to that first position. Kick someone away, so extend the legs and retract. Do 10 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend out, bend the right knee. Let's bicycle this side to side. 10, 9, 8. Extend both legs out, hold your head, hold, lower the legs a little bit more, hold, belly goes down, extend back through the head, reach out through your feet, and relax. Just lie here for a second, take a deep breath, exhale it out, breathe in deeply. Exhale. Firm your butt, squeeze your butt, and release your butt. Firm your butt, squeeze your butt, and release. One more, just squeeze your butt, just the butt cheeks, and then relax. Turn the head left and right. And in my case, my shoulders were way up where I don't know how they got there, but they were nowhere where they should be. So I'm walking them down away from my ears. I'm letting my ears, the center of my ear, the hollow of my ear, imagine that it's aligned with the center of my shoulder. And that changes the positioning of my neck. Bend the knees and lift your hips up. Grab the edges of the mat, tuck your shoulders under, squeeze shoulder blades toward each other, pull mat apart. Spread the skin on the soles of the feet, and then relax the buttocks. Tuck the tailbone and lift the hips up, engaging the buttocks. Keep them engaged and open the chest as you pull the mat apart more. Use your feet, open up the chest. Jaws nice and soft. And you're this really well-constructed bridge. Can you find a way to be here where you're just chill? I'm imagining this suspension bridge in Boston. I don't know why. That's the one in my mind. And it's just there. Cars are gonna go under it all day long. Could you be this suspension bridge? Or you could just stay. And the muscles are attuning to this. The muscles are like, oh, I guess I need to turn on if you're gonna stay this long. And the breath perhaps has gotten more efficient. It's moved differently into the upper body. And then eventually widen the upper back and we come on down. Take a deep breath here, let the knees fall in. And exhale. Let's rock the pelvis, arching the lower back and then pressing lower back into the floor. And notice how the neck corresponds to this movement of the pelvis. As you arch, perhaps the curve in the neck flattens or gets more pronounced. See for yourself. Lower back presses, does the neck lengthen or does it curve? How is it working in relationship to this lower back curve? Try it a few times. See if you can feel for yourself what's going on in that relationship. How are they entangled with one another? How are they like conjoined twins? Let the knees come over in line with the hips, and once again, raise the hips up. Take the hands back by the ears, pressing the palms toward the floor. Turn your hands out so you have an easier angle, and wag your hips from left to right. So kind of lower and lift in this little dance here. Hips go right and left, and the hands are just going to stay back. And notice if one side is more easy than the other. If there's more glute, there's more opening. And then center it. So you can hold that suspension. Push down through your hands, and maybe this is where you stop, or you go right on up into a back bend here. Pushing through the feet. And stay for a little bit. Feel that stretch. And when you're ready, bring it all the way down. Nice, you guys. Let the knees windshield right from side to side. Getting even more opening inside the hips. Maybe there's a place that's still a little bit resistant. And as you jog the legs like this, can the neck turn? Can the head turn too? So that the neck is getting even more fluid in there. We're oiling up these joints. Feet parallel, hands go back by the ears, or perhaps you just want to take regular bridge and you know you do, or you want to take supported bridge. You want a little help with your suspension. You could put a block underneath you to support your bridge, or take wheel again. Take your hands back by your ears if you're needing that kind of zhuzh, and push up. Straightening arms and legs. Take bridge, take supported bridge, take full wheel. Whatever is working for you. Find activation in the backs of your legs, people. And when you're ready to, bring it down. And then grab a block, because we're all going to take a supported bridge. Slide a block underneath you. Come up into a supported version. A heavy buckle work. I have it at the highest height. That is striking my fancy today, but it does not always. Today it is. Firm the belly a bit and find the position of the head that allows for a natural curve of the neck. So your neck isn't straight from the upper back to your skull. There's a little bit of a curve, yeah? And the shoulders are a bit pinned here, so we want to just make sure the neck has space to be in that gentle curve. Keep that opening in the chest and neck, and try lifting one leg and then see if that goes well, and then maybe lifting the other. So what I'm not is at a diagonal. I'm really in an upper back bend. Okay. Anastasia, you can do this, but I'm not going to encourage you. But you could use your hands where the block is. So you can do this pose without a block. It's just hard. So that you do this. Then go this way. And your hands become a platter for your butt. So they like hold the butt like that. But I think it's okay. You have a very little butt, so it could work. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that would be not good there. Yeah. I didn't see that. Exactly. And then lift your boobs up. Like, yes. So the chest is still in the back bend. But maybe that's long enough. Yeah, that's the idea. And then you really want to lift the chest toward your face like this. So it's like that. Yep. Good. So she's doing the pose without the block, which is, of course, the way it was originally done. I wasn't there. I don't know. Shouldn't say that. And then there is a nice there's a lot of meditations here, but there's a specific Kriya. You interlace your hands and walk your shoulders in, sort of like bridge pose. And your legs remain up. And you focus on the energy moving through the subtle body. So moving from the pelvic floor, through the sacrum, through the navel, and you imagine sort of like needle point. You're drawing a needle and thread through these points. Through the throat, toward the back of the head, and then forward and out through the crown of the head. Then you bring the awareness from the crown of the head, and then the way back down, it takes a different route, a little bit. It goes through the throat, through the heart, through the belly, pelvis, and down through the pelvic floor. Let's travel this one more time. Pelvic floor, just bringing your awareness, perhaps your breath. Center the pelvis. Between the belly button and its corresponding vertebra. Through the throat, we actually hold our awareness here in the throat for a moment, and we imagine the temperature growing cooler. We take it to the back of the head and out through the crown of the head. And then we track it back. We take it from the crown of the head straight down to the throat, through the heart, belly, pelvis, and pelvic floor. Bend the knees, lower the feet down, slide the prop away, and then keeping the arms close to each other, bring the bum down onto the backs of the hands. Wriggle the elbows in even more, arch the back, and place the crown of the head on the ground. Coming into this exaggerated or fish pose here. Big upper chest back bend. Let the heart lift. Keep the weight off the crown of the head so it isn't very heavy, but just nice. It's beautiful, beautiful arc in the back like a whale. Cresting upward. Toes are pointed. Fish pose. Heart is moving up through the chest. Press down through elbows to safely lower the head down. Bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall apart. Place a hand on the heart and a hand on the belly. If you want to, slide your props underneath your thighs to support the legs, or just stay without them. Might be nice too. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale. Let's take this a little more into a 3-part breath. Breathing into belly, ribs, top chest, and then one slow exhale, reversing the order. Inhale, belly, ribs, top chest lifts and spreads. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, top of the chest, lifts and spreads. Exhale, top of the chest, ribs, belly empties. Breathe on your own. Stretch your legs out. Reaching back for your head, hold it in your hands and rock your head from side to side. Checking in with any issues. And then centering the head, hold at that Atlas occiput. Tuck your thumbs up by the ears and gently provide some traction for your neck. Slide the head back. Feels so good to me. And then lower the head down with great care. If you have props there, use them under the legs or slide them out of your way. So use them purposefully or not at all. Gently fold the shoulder blades softly onto the back. Turn the palms to face up and roll your arms and legs in and out, in and out. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, side out. Trust your body can handle this air. Trust that we will adapt. Deep breath in. Exhale. We will overcome these challenges. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more. Breathe in deeply. And exhale. Begin to let go. Feeling the support of the earth below. Release your body. Give it over to the ground. Freeing the consciousness from the story of this body. The story you've been told, the story you've believed. Let this one go. The myths about yourself. Free your consciousness. Imagine perhaps that your consciousness could go somewhere where the air is clean and pure. Supported by wonderful trees, air purifying elements. And that when it returns to this body, it brings back this awareness of pure air. As if it could hold the template of what those molecules are, of what that would be like. Don't come back yet. Keep letting the body drop into the earth. And slowly start to bring your consciousness back. Let it land inside this body, bringing with it this map to the clean air, this consciousness of pure air. And just notice what happens as it merges back into this body. Do you feel a difference in the way you're breathing? In the way the mind is allowing the body, experiencing the body, breathing? And then stretch your arms back, your legs out. Reach out through fingers, reach out through toes. Then the left knee rolls to the right and cuddle into yourself. And continue this expansive awareness, this merger of concept and reality. Breathing into the back of the lungs. And what else did your consciousness explore? I mean, that was just a gentle kind of push toward imagining something. What else did it imagine? What else did you bring back with you? In my body, there seems to be a bigger sense of sky. Just more, I'll say more expanse and more light. And then press your hand down into the earth to rise. Find a seat that supports you. Align the body, stack the head properly so the neck can be properly supported, the chest is lifted, the shoulders are wide, the shoulder blades are gently drawing just so subtly toward each other to hold the neck well. And notice your breathing. Perhaps it's just a little less fearful. And I'm not suggesting what's happening isn't happening. We're just expanding our inner landscape, our inner potential. And I'm just noticing it's hard to describe per se, but how the inner experience seems to be affecting the outer experience. And then raise your arms up. Bring the hands to your prayer at the heart. Let's flatten the palms against the heart, and I want us all to hold an image for the future. For future children, for our families, for the young ones coming in. A beautiful world for them. Can we envision together, just us, this world of peace, where the air is clean, where man is a steward of the earth, this incredible planet that we've been gifted, where we embrace healthy bacteria that can help us thrive, and archaea, and maybe even viruses, finding a way to utilize these things that have been here long before us to help support life. And you guys are brilliant, and we need you. We need your incredible, brilliant, learned minds for the next generation and the ones to come. So please hold whatever image, whatever you know. Hold that. And bring your hands to prayer. Sending this blessing out for future generations. Let's take one home. Okay, inhale. Bring this prayer from your heart to your mind. Let it touch into your imagination, into what could be possible. Bowing forward, sealing in your practice. Thank you so much, you guys. Many blessings. Sending love. I love you guys.
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited.
I know. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, it's good practice.
Hi, you guys. Love you. Ouch. You okay? No. What happened? How you feeling?
Great. I mean, we're kind of in shock. I think you're